Hunger, to me, is the #1 driving factor of if you will get the life that you want or not. I know he's comfy. I walked by his office yesterday and I know who this guy could be. You moved here from another country to come here not to sell 5 cars. You came here for the American dream and then you got a couple dollars and you settled. This isn't negative. Some of you guys won't be here for that long. You know why? Because you'll convince yourself that the business is a problem, this is a problem, the market is a problem. It's not, man. The only problem is us. If I walk in the door and I got diaper face on, like I just rolled out of bed, like I just drank the last day, how many dealerships have those kinds of people? That's who you guys are competing with. If I show up and I'm comfortable, am I gonna get the life I want? I can have the greatest level 10 opportunity, but if I'm not hungry, I ain't gonna get shit. Right now is the good old times in Paragon, but only if you make it the good old times. Guys, this business has created millionaires, more millionaires than any business on earth if you're not aware. There's people that get something out of this business great, and there's people that don't get shit out of this business and they blame the business. And there's people like me today that I wanna sell you a new vision and a new dream because it didn't just change my life, it changed all of my family's life. If you don't treat this business right, it'll flee from you. Winning won't recognize you, winning will run from you, and you will never be able to attain it, and it'll be hard to catch. The story you tell yourself is the life that you have.
Woke up on purpose for purpose. 1, 2, 3.
Who's got it better than we do? Who's got it better than we do? Who's got it better than we do? All right, give it up. The craziest thing is you can decide to change right now and your whole month changes. Because remember, the only thing that's guaranteed, what I promised you, is your All right, here, gather in like a circle real quick. Gather in like a little circle. This is gonna be amazing. Who wants to have the biggest month that they've ever had? We do. Who wants to have the biggest month they've ever had? We do. All right, gather in a circle, gather in a circle, gather in a circle, gather in a circle. All right, cool. Hey, we're gonna have like a 10-minute conversation that I promise you, if you're focused, can everybody say focus? Focus. Can everybody say intentional? Intentional. Okay, everybody give me a 2 clap. 2 clap. 2 clap. 2 clap. 2 clap. All right, everybody, listen, man. The one thing that you have to have in this world is focus. You know, because a lot of people, they just miss one moment. They could be that moment that they remember their whole sales career. Ariel, you remember a couple moments that Brian would have said maybe 10 years ago, 15 years ago, and you can still look back on that moment and it changed everything for you, right? Yep. It's a lot of little moments that if you're focused, you're gonna get that moment, okay? And I'm gonna give you something today that is the surefire guarantee. No matter where you're at, if you're at 5 cars, 10 cars, 20 cars, 50 cars, it's honestly the only promise that I can give you to guarantee you have a good month. You guys with that? Yes. That's a big guarantee, right? Yes. All right, I'm going to deliver on that, but I got to have you focus. So say focus. 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 Okay, raise your hand if you've been here longer than a year. Raise your hand if you've been here less than a year. New guys. All right, my new guys. Oh, we got like a new little squad. You've been here longer than a year. I was in the other store. You were in the other store, but you came over here.
Selling less than a year? Or?
Yeah, selling less than a year. So you've been selling less than a year?
Way less than a year.
How long?
A couple of weeks.
Couple weeks?
Yeah. He smelled like baby food.
Yeah, like a little baby formula. You know what I'm saying? That's good, man. Hey, he's pretty fired up though. I could tell that like yesterday in training, he's got like those eyes that he wants to win. You guys see those eyes in people that want to win? Yep. You guys ever had those eyes where you're like, you got something to prove to somebody, you got something to prove to yourself? Yep. He's got those eyes. Okay, how long you been here? 4 weeks now. 4 weeks? Good for you guys. 2 clap for them. 2 clap for them. Okay, my guys that are veterans, you guys, all of you guys, what's one characteristic that these guys need to win every day? What is it, guys? You guys throw them out there for me. Throw them out there. What's one characteristic that they have to have? What is it? Persistent? Persistent is a good one. What else, guys? Stickability. Who? Consistency? Yeah. Enthusiasm? You gotta have enthusiasm in sales? Yes. What about the guys that walk around and they got no enthusiasm? They're walking around thinking of all the shit that's happened in their life. Do we all got stuff going on in our life? Yes. Is life chaotic? Yes. Is life hard? Yes. How many people get derailed by some things that literally if they would be more persistent, it would help them solve those problems? How many people do you guys see? A lot of people, right? So is persistence one? Ariel said consistency is one. Energy is one. Guys, how many businesses around here do you walk in and they make you feel so special that you always want to come back? You guys maybe have some of those businesses. Maybe it's a restaurant you go to and you walk in and she knows your order. She knows how you work. You guys think of some businesses like that? Yes. Have you think of some people that when you're around them, you feel better about you? Can you guys think of some businesses like that? Yes. Right now, there's not a lot of them. You know why? Because there's a broke, entitled arrogance. There's like a what's in it for me attitude. And those people never get shit in life. Yes. They're usually average people. I'm gonna call them losers because they're not contributing to society. A winner is somebody that contributes to society. A winner is somebody who contributes to the people around him. And that's a winner, right? Yeah. When you walk into a business, you walk in and people got this like attitude, like, I don't know why life sucks this way. Guys, this business has created millionaires, more millionaires than any business on earth, if you're not aware, okay? There's people that get something out of this business great, and there's people that don't get shit out of this business, and they blame the business, right, Ariel?
Yep.
There is people like that all over the world, right? And there's people like me today that I want to sell you a new vision and a new dream, because it didn't just change my life, it changed all of my family's life. And was it hard? It felt impossible most days, but you know what? I had to show up with a good attitude. I had to show up with persistence. I had to show up with enthusiasm. What else do you got to show up with every day? What else, guys?
Energy.
For these guys, huh?
Drive.
A smile. Guys, do you got a smile in sales?
Oh yeah.
Guys, how many people, they just got a shitty look on their face?
Yeah, a little stink ass.
Listen, guys, you're gonna walk in today, okay? Here's the door. I'm walking in the door today. If I walk in the door and I got diaper face on, little poo-poo caca breath, I look like I really don't care, like I just rolled out of bed, like I just drank the last day. How many dealerships have those kinds of people?
90%
How many?
of them. All
you
of them.
guys went in secret shopped, you shared with the management team. You guys didn't have one good thing to say about salespeople. Not one, right? Not one. You guys were like, dude, it's Dusty, there's these people, there's these people. That's who you guys are competing with. I told you guys yesterday in the sales meeting that this dealership changed my life from afar. I didn't know you guys. You guys don't even understand what it did for me. You don't even understand. I watched this dealership for 15 years. 15 years I wanted to be great. I showed up in a suit. They made fun of me because I wanted to be like you guys. There's people watching you and you have no clue who they are, and you're changing their life. There's people watching you in the community, in your families. I was talking to Marat and he was talking about how he grew up and watched his dad have this hard work ethic, and it's who he is today. Can you guys think of like somebody like that in your life? Do we have a responsibility to this team, this organization? Some of you guys are doing really well, not because you're a good salesman, only because this culture was built to make you great.
Yep.
You're living off the blessings of somebody else.
True that.
You are. If you were really great, the whole world would know. You guys feel me? Two clap for that. Today, you're faced with a couple things. When you walk in the building and you don't have a smile like this guy's saying, you're gonna work 10 hours today. Is that gonna prevent you from getting money today and getting further in life?
Yep.
That one characteristic you guys all can unanimously agree, that would prevent you from a deal, okay? All right, everybody smile. Okay, let's see the smiles, okay? All right, look at this guy. He looks like a very serious character. Come over here, serious character. Look. He's a good-looking dude, but if he doesn't smile, don't smile. Does he look unapproachable?
He looks like he beats
Let's just
your
be
ass.
honest with him.
Looks
Hey,
like he's ready to
Brian
fight.
said yesterday, he said, in our team, you have to have trust. Can we trust each other?
Yes.
Can we coach each other?
Yes.
Do we know each other's blind spots and the great things about each other, but do we also know some things that we got to tell each other to help each other be great?
Yep.
You know what a lot of people don't want to do? He probably has some trouble with sometimes? Dragging people along that don't want to be told the truth.
Yep.
I don't play that shit. I'd much rather know the truth because I want to get better in life. You guys feel me?
Yep.
Two clap for that. Okay? If he has a serious face, he looks like, I'm like, oh shit, man, I don't know if I want to talk to that guy. He kind of scares me. He looked like he could just rip your neck off, dude. You know what I'm saying? But when he smiles, smile. Hey, he's a good looking guy, right? Yeah. Two clap for that. So if this guy's smiling, he's got the right energy, how much closer is he to a sale? What if he doesn't? What if he's having a bad day and he walks around with that face on, he doesn't know? Look at me, I'm the same guy. I don't look that approachable. But if I have a smile and I have an energy that people can feel, you know your energy introduces you before you do.
Yep.
Before I can shake your hand, you're already judging me, bro. You feel that?
Yeah.
You feel that? You guys feel that?
Yep.
So is that important to do?
Yes.
Guys, this is a theatric. This is a business. This is a thing that makes you successful in this business, or it doesn't.
Right.
We are Michael Jordan, Kobe Bryant. This dealership was built on greatness, and you have to have these characteristics or you go out and shoot air balls. Who wants to shoot air balls and live less than in a business that you can live greater than most of society? Does anybody want to do that?
No.
So do we got to be coachable?
Yes.
A lot of you guys, and this isn't negative, some of you guys won't be here for that long. You know why? Because you'll convince yourself that the business is a problem, this is a problem, the market is a problem, Ariel's a problem. It's not, man. The only problem is us. We are the bottleneck to our entire life. Am I right?
Yes.
Two clap for that. So how do we keep that focus? What's the most important characteristics, going back to it again, that we have to keep? You guys name them out. Keep them going. We talked about smile, enthusiasm. What else? Huh? Patience. That's a good one, man. Positivity. Okay. What else? Hunger. Okay. Hey, I love that.
Somebody said gratitude. That was key.
Gratitude. Okay. Gratitude and hunger. Come over here. Gratitude and hunger. You guys, or not you guys. I know you guys are all grateful and hungry, but these two said these two things. Okay. So you said hunger. Why do you believe hunger?
Because if you're hungry, you're always gonna come with the mindset like I gotta.
Damn, bro, he just said it. He just said it. What, dude? You just said it. You just said it. Why gratitude?
When you're grateful, you know why you're doing something.
Damn, dude. Did you guys hear that? Can we learn from each other?
Yep.
Is that not really powerful? Is some people in this room a little bit more grateful than others?
Yes.
Can we steal their gratitude just by the way they operate?
Yep.
Can we steal their attitude just by the way they operate?
Yep.
I know one thing: when I'm around Ariel, I feel more powerful.
Yeah.
I feel more excited. I feel more positive, right? Is he a positive guy?
Yes.
Very.
Does he live his message?
Yes.
Can we all attempt to do that?
Yes.
Is it gonna be hard?
Yes.
Yes, it's gonna be hard. It ain't gonna be easy. It's gonna be hard. He said hunger, okay? And that's what I want to get into today. Those of you that have traveled out to Arizona, I probably put you through the next level of what I'm gonna ask you guys to do today. Brian said some profound things yesterday. He said, trust. Can we all trust each other?
Yes.
Do we all work closely with each other?
Yes.
Is there gonna be conflict?
Yes, there should
There
be.
better be. There better be. And there better be conflict like, hey man, I see more in you. Yesterday you came in, you didn't have the best energy. We gotta have more today. And you know what you're gonna do? Ego's probably gonna flare up because that's how it happens. But could it be the truth if he trusts me?
Yes.
If he don't trust me, I'm just sound like an asshole, right? But if he trusts me and I'm like, hey, your energy, who has kids in here? Okay, come over here real quick, big guy. What's your name? You look like an arm wrestler, bro. Are you the bodyguard here?
Maybe.
Damn, dude. Okay, I'm gonna leave you alone. All right, what's your name?
Harad.
Harad. Okay, you got kids?
Yes.
Okay, you're in sales?
Yes.
Are you management or sales?
Sales.
Sales? Okay. How long you been here?
4 years.
4 years. Okay. Your kids mean everything to you.
Absolutely.
Feeding them is everything that you're here for, bro. You work really hard for them. You're doing everything you can, right?
Of course.
If this guy, not saying you do, but if this guy walks in, or that guy, come over here. If these two guys walk in with shitty attitudes, they don't have the perspective, they're not grateful, or they're not enthusiastic, they're not smiling, all the things that you guys said, if they don't demonstrate those capabilities that we know makes this store great, it makes your job harder. So it makes it harder for you to feed your family. Have you guys ever seen the store operating when there's so much momentum, it feels like every deal is easy? You guys felt that?
Yep.
Who's felt that?
Yep.
Who's felt that momentum when it's like we're doing 20, 30, 40, 50 cars and it's just easy? You guys all felt that?
Yep.
How easy was it to sell? Because the customers feel it, right? I watched you guys ring that bell. Evan, what did we do when we saw that bell getting rang? What did me and you do?
We bought our own bell.
We bought our own bell. We put it in the store. What did they do to us?
They all talk shit.
They all talk shit. And then what did they all do after that?
They all saw the energy.
They all saw the energy. And why did the customers start buying?
They saw it because we started posting it online.
And what
all
did the
time.
customers come in and do?
The customers wanted to ring the bell.
The customers wanted to ring the bell because
Yep.
they saw it online. They're like, hey,
It was a closing
I
tool.
remember one time I didn't ring the bell with the
Put the
customer, and the
pressure on
customer
them.
said, why didn't I get to ring the bell? I came here because I get to ring the bell. That pressure, that fun, that excitement, that energy makes our jobs better, right?
Yep.
But what if somebody comes in here and they don't bring that? How hard does that make it to feed your family? So effectively, if they don't bring what we're talking about bringing, and we don't police that around the culture, then it makes it harder for you to feed your family. You guys feel what I'm saying?
Yes.
Couple guys, a little strychnine in your coffee will kill you, right? You guys have heard that, right?
Yep.
I put some strychnine in his coffee. It's like a powerful drug. It would kill him. That's what Paragon's about. The reason you guys are great isn't because of you. It ain't because of you. You can go down the street to Brooklyn Chrysler Dodge Jeep, you get your ass kicked. I'm not saying you're not a great salesman. They suck. They don't believe in you guys. The world doesn't operate like this. And if you've been in Paragon, you probably don't understand. If you go outside, go to Starks right over there and go work there for 2 days, you'll be so damn grateful that you're here.
Yeah,
You'll be so damn grateful that you got an opportunity. You'll be so damn grateful that one day you get to say you worked with the most legendary team. These guys that are here in the store, are they gonna be legends? Are you guys gonna be legends? Today is the good old times. If you're taking a picture with your family today, it's the good old times. You're gonna look back at those times, you're gonna be like, man, my kids were never that young. My kids, like, I can't even, man, that was the good old times. Right now is the good old times in Paragon, but only if you make it the good old times. Am I right?
Yes.
2 clap for that. Today, I just want to sell you a new focus, and I want to sell you a new belief because sometimes we got to be reminded of our shortcomings. Guys, I know I don't get a lot of shit right, but I got a lot of people kicking me in my ass every day, okay? And if those people are kicking you in the ass every day, you know what? You should go up to them and tell them, you should go up to tell them and tell them, thank you, man. Thank you, I owe you. I appreciate you. You see more in me, right? What if they're kicking your ass and you're like, man, I didn't really like this. That person's not gonna pour into you. Never. Do you want people that you gotta drag along every day, or do you want people that come motivate you, come inspire you, come contribute to the culture, right? You've been here for 16 years. You worked your ass off for 16 years. Has anybody ever done anything consistently for 16 years?
It's fucking hard.
Not a lot of people, bro. Not a lot of people. You know why? Because most people don't care. the one great separator in this world that if every one of us could do, that would change everything. And if somebody isn't willing to do it, get them out of here, Ariel, because you work too damn hard to have people that don't operate that way. The one greatest thing that you guys have to do is you have to have a care factor that's different than everybody else. A care factor. When somebody walks into any of these stores, people don't care. I can see it in their face and I can see it in their energy. Have you guys ever been to somebody's house, you walk into that house and you just don't want to be there? You walk in and it's negative, you're like, shit man, here wife, hey, we're gonna sneak out in like 10 seconds. You know, let's say hi and get out of here, right? Have you guys ever been there?
Yep.
Have you guys ever been to somebody's house, you walk in, you're like, oh my God, man, this place is filled with love. What is this? You walk in and you get lost. Customers buy because it's logical and emotional. In car dealers, they buy 80% because it's emotional, 20% because it's logical and you justify it because you're a good closer. Does that make sense? Yes. So the emotion, the energy, the focus, it serves us all, am I right?
Yes.
And that's what makes Paragon special. Now, going to what this guy said is what I want to talk about today. That's the foundation of what I want to talk about. But this guy said hunger. Hunger, to me, is the #1 driving factor of if you will get the life that you want or not. You can have all the skill in the world, but if you ain't hungry, what good is it? What good is it? If I show up and I'm comfortable, am I going to get the life I want? I can have the greatest level 10 opportunity, but if I'm not hungry, I ain't going to get shit.
Yeah.
Okay? You guys ever seen a dog that just doesn't, that walks over and kind of doesn't want to eat? No, you don't really see them. You put the food on the ground, they want to eat, right? You got to be the dog that wants to eat, that stays hungry. You know what the #1 enemy of sales is? It's you. It's you, because you make more money. You're from the Bronx, you're from Queens, you're from a place that nobody thought you could get the car, the house, the family, and then you know what you do? You settle. You settle, you sell your dreams. You say, oh man, I'm good. And then you start walking a little slower, talking a little slower. When you first started out, you were so damn hungry. You guys remember how hungry you were when you first started? Ariel, 16 years ago, you show up. You didn't know you could have this, so you freaking were going nuts. You were like, oh my God. But you know what a lot of people can't do? What he's done for 16 years. They can't stay hungry for that amount of time, okay? And if you can, it's the great separator. All those things that we talked about, they're all involved in staying hungry. You have to be able to do those things for a long period of time if you really want a big life. If you don't, it's okay, I'm not talking to you. I'm talking to the people who really, really want it. You guys feel me?
Yes.
2 clap for that. So hunger is important. You guys ever seen somebody that's a little comfortable? Yep. A little comfortable, they made the money, man. They got the house, they got a couple things, they got an apartment they didn't even know they can get. Anybody remember their first apartment? I mean, anybody got their first apartment? It was a total piece of shit. I lived in a 600 square foot apartment. You took a dump right next to the bed. It was horrible. But you know what I was like? Oh my God, this is amazing. This is sick, right? Then I got the nice house and I'm showing up a little late. I'm not to the meetings on time. I'm not getting the results I once got. And I can't figure out why. Why am I not getting the results, guys?
Comfortable. Yep.
Why?
Sold out.
I know how to sell. I got the
You got your
store.
dream.
What's wrong with me?
You got your goal.
I got my goal. I might be a
Time to
little
go
comfortable. Am I able to hit level 2 and stay hungry if I'm comfortable?
No.
How many people get comfortable in this business?
A lot. Everybody.
I've
One
been
more.
comfortable. Raise your hand if you've been comfortable before.
I have.
I've been comfortable, man. I'll tell you what. And if you're an obsessed person like me, it's the worst place for you to be.
Yeah.
You know why? Because if you're truly obsessed with winning, and now you're playing not to lose versus playing to win, there's a whole different level of life, and you don't like you. You don't like you. No matter what you tell me, when you're driving to work, you're like, I'm shortcutting this, and then shortcuts become this, shortcuts become that. Is anybody married in here? Raise your hand. Okay, I'm married. Okay? If I met my wife 5 years ago and I loved her, I was taking her out on these beautiful dates, I was talking to her in a specific way, and then next thing you know, I'm with her for 5 years and she bitches, she nags. I don't show her love. You know, I don't send her the messages. I don't make her feel good. I don't spend that time like I used to spend on her. What's gonna happen to my marriage? Kind of obvious, right? What if you don't spend that love on this business? What if you don't put that in there and it's all about you and your little bullshit, little baby goals, but you're affecting that guy's goals? What worth is that, right? The greatest thing that you can ever do is stay grateful, stay hungry, and then be part of a great team, right? Because that's how you're really gonna get the hack in life is what you guys have. But some of you guys don't even understand what you have, maybe. Or maybe today you now are understanding. But if I don't treat her right, is she gonna stay with me?
No.
If you don't treat this business right, it'll flee from you. Winning won't recognize you, winning will run from you, and you will never be able to attain it, and it'll be hard to catch. Do you guys feel me?
Yep.
2 clap for that. So we got the comfortable guy. Guys, I don't think that this person is a bad person. I think that sometimes we lose our way and we need people around us that Brian talked about trust, that we trust, that can keep us accountable. Do you guys like those people in your life or do you not like them?
The accountability.
You like them, but sometimes they become a wear out, right?
Yes.
Yeah, not to me. I love it. Me and Evan have lost hundreds of guys in our company because we have a psycho founder that everything's accountability, 24/7, 365. And eventually people tap out because they want to go back to normalcy. I don't want to go back to normalcy. I want a big life for my family. I believe that every family deserves to have a legend in their family. Do you guys believe that?
Yes.
Some people don't believe it. They're like, I'll just be an average dad. Just stay away from me because that's not what I believe. And I don't want that sickness on me, okay? We got the comfortable guy. We got the hungry guy. The hungry guy, this guy's moving. This guy's hitting goals. This guy's shaking. You can feel this guy's energy. If he's in management, he's moving, he's TOing. If she's in finance or whatever she's doing, man, she's going. Can you guys all identify a hungry guy in this room?
Yes.
When you look around, can you think about somebody who's hungry?
Yes.
He's making the calls. He's trying. He maybe doesn't have to sell 50 cars. Maybe he's selling 15. But for his capacity right now, he's doing a damn good job. You guys know who I'm talking about?
Yes.
You guys know that manager? And then there's a guy that's a little bit better than hungry of what you said. This guy is starving. Michael Jordan, or I'm sorry, LeBron James. Anybody know LeBron James?
Yep. Yeah.
You can say who's better and who's not. At least he's in the conversation, right?
Right.
When people look at Paragon Honda, what do they say?
In the
What do they say? Do you guys know?
In the-
What do they say, guys? What do they say?
They're one of the best.
Huh?
One of the best.
What do they say?
They're one of the best.
They say that you guys are the best, right? They say that you guys are starving. They say that you guys set the standard in the industry. They say that Brian Benstock is the greatest of all time. This team is the greatest of all time. And if you don't know that, you better know it, man. They say this team is starving. But teams along the way can lose that. It's up to a high-performance team to always self-correct and come back to the line of the standard. You guys have a bigger responsibility than a car dealership. You guys have a responsibility to a community, to a nation, to an industry. When Brian says something online, the whole industry reacts. Why? Because they've been consistent for a long period of time. They've won championships for a long period of time. The only enemy of a champion is them. Because a champion isn't competing for championships anymore. They're just competing to win because they like winning. They got a sickness for winning. That's what I got, okay? That guy's starving. LeBron James, Luka Doncic, you guys know who that is? Shows up, he gets fired from the team. Does anybody know why he got traded? Anybody know? Yeah, so me and my brother coach a lot of the players on their team, and they would, when the trade happened, me and Evan knew the trade was gonna happen, and they were like, dude, he's the last guy to the gym. Most of the time he didn't come to the gym. He's 5 minutes before the game. He misses practice. He scores 30 points. Do you want a guy like that? Do you want a guy that can score the ball but isn't good to the team?
Doesn't
because the team
practice.
can't win with that guy, right? Like the team, you guys understand sports at all? Like the team can't win with that guy, even if he scores 50, right? It doesn't matter. But he's showing up late because he got there and he settled, man. He got his dreams and he was like, oh, this is cool. I'm in the NBA.
I use my talent.
And I'm cool, man. I run the city. And then I started drinking. I started hanging out. I started running with the losers. He's always in downtown Dallas. I'm seeing him all kinds of people's, Snapchats and Instagrams. He settled. Gets traded to LeBron's team. LeBron goes to the game. No matter what you want to say about LeBron, is LeBron one of the hardest working men in the world?
Yes.
You can say whatever you want about his championships, who's better. He's the scoring champion. He's been doing it for 20 years. And the greatest of all time, I believe one of them, got to play with his son. His son, he played so damn long that his son got to play on the same team as him. Is that not amazing? If you're a dad, does that not give you chills?
Yes.
That consistency?
It's crazy.
Okay. Luka walks into the arena 10 minutes before the game on the Lakers. He said, where's LeBron? LeBron had been there for 10 hours before. Game's at 7. LeBron showed up at 7 in the morning. LeBron went through 3 practices before his team got there at noon. That's what I'm after, okay? That's what's going to get you the life. LeBron has played in blood, sweat, sacrifice, and tears, okay? 10 hours is a big difference of preparation. The people that are prepared, they're always going to win. The people that are preparing their minds and their bodies and their health, they're naturally going to be a happier person, a more grateful person, okay? And they're going to stay more focused. Luka, within 1 month, lost 30 pounds and was showing up 5 hours earlier to the game. Why? Why, guys?
Because LeBron was starving.
Because of the culture.
Yes.
Because of the culture. When we got people walking up late, showing up late, it's destructive to who we are. Do we have trust in here where we can say, hey, bro, don't show up late again, or just we'll fire you as a team? Can we say that? Can we say that? Yeah, I could walk over and say, hey, dude, Paragon has a standard. We are the champions. Hey, I love you, man. You're great. You deliver a lot of cars. We're both salespeople. But dude, if you keep showing up late, you're hurting our whole team. And this is how we all feed our families, right? So get your ass out of here for the day. I'll handle your shift. I'll let Ariel know. Ariel, is that cool? Absolutely. Okay? Because when one tide rises, all tides rise. And Paragon traditionally has had a lot of tides rise. And when those tides rise, we play different. We win championships. When we don't, we lose games, right? So today you have to evaluate, are you comfortable? Are you hungry? Or are you a starving player? And instead of just listening to yourself, because you might think you're starving, let's listen to your peers. Are you okay with that?
And guys, starving is also, it's like, you could be the top producer in the company. I was hungry for a lot of years, but I didn't make anybody else around me better. Starving players don't just hit their numbers, they're helping other people hit their numbers. They're the guys holding their own little training meetings. They're not even, they're the guys that are coming out. They're the finance managers that are going out and doing early turns, coming out of their office, saying hi to people. They're the people that are doing extra and making everybody else around them better. That's the difference. You could be a hungry badass, but to go to starving, like LeBron, Luka got better because he was around that. That's what we need. And there's some players that are like that in this room. I know it.
So I'm gonna ask you guys just to be honest with each other. Can you guys be honest with each other? Do you guys want each other to grow? Are you a family?
Yeah.
2 clap for family.
Let's go.
Okay, what's your name?
Shahada.
What do you do here?
Manager.
Manager. Okay, what store?
Islam.
Okay.
Used car.
Managers, everybody. We're gonna go through it with them. And I wanna know, my team does this with me. And I swear my team told me I was starving one time. It was the most offensive thing that I ever heard. Because I felt like they think that this is me and I know that there's more in me. Winners know that they got more in the tank. Losers just think that they're giving too much and life's hard, okay? So starving, if you're a winner and they say you're starving, I don't know, that might not be the best for you. There might be another level in you. You might feel lazy. Winners feel like they're being lazy and losers feel like they're just putting in extreme effort. Like, I'm like, no, you're not, bro. So manager or not, there's starving managers here and there's comfortable managers. I assure you, it's in every organization, including mine. I've also been called comfortable on my team. That pissed me off, okay? And it made me better. So Shahad?
Yes.
Shahad. All right, guys, is he comfortable? Raise your hand if he's comfortable.
Don't be honest, guys.
Be honest.
He looks
a
a
little
little
comfy. He's made the money. He's been here a long time. Hungry. Raise your hand if he's hungry.
Raise your hand if you feel like Shahad's hungry. Raise your
Hungry?
hand high.
Hungry?
Hungry? Raise your hand. Hungry?
He won't fire you. He won't fire you.
Raise. Who works
Some of you
with
guys
him?
don't know him. I understand. Huh? What?
If you work with him, is he hungry? You work with him?
Starving? Starving?
Okay. Starving?
Starving?
What store do you work at?
61st.
Okay, who's at 61st? Raise your hand.
Who's at 61st?
You guys?
There's only like 2 of them. Okay.
And Ariel, you know him? Okay. So you
Hungry?
guys hungry, comfortable, starving?
Hungry?
Yeah.
Not as much as he can.
Comfortable, little comfy. He's made some money.
Hungry?
He's kind of doing his thing. Huh? Hungry?
A little comfortable.
Little comfortable? So we got a little comfy, comfy critter here.
Comfy on us, bro.
Hey, do you think that there's another level in you?
Yes.
How long have you been in the car business?
17.
Okay, so 17 years. It happens where you're like, you remember the first day, have you been here 17 years?
Yes.
Oh my God, you and Ariel grew up together. That's when you guys both had hair.
Yeah.
Do you guys remember when you guys were young bucks walking in the store? How starving were you guys? You son of a bitches were ready to just do anything in the world to win, right?
Yeah.
Was that a starving Ariel and a starving Shahad?
Yes.
Maybe we got to go back to that because the team's only going to do 80% of what you're going to do.
Yes.
What do you think?
Yeah.
Okay, good. 2 clap for him. What's your name?
Andre.
Where do you work at?
Service sales.
Service sales? Okay, good, man. Who works in service sales? Okay, a lot of you
Okay,
guys?
we got
All right,
good.
so I'm looking at you guys. All right, is he comfy? Raise your hand if he's comfy.
He's comfy. Oh, that was
He's got-
unanimous,
you,
dude.
Get your comfy ass
Get
away
your
from me. Get
little
over there.
freaking
Get over there,
comfy
comfy.
ass over
Little
here.
comfy critter, get over here. You're in the comfy section.
Look at you
Hey,
little comfy little motherfucker.
why do they think you're comfy?
Shit, bro, what the hell? That was unanimous.
How long you been here?
You better wake up.
6 years now.
6 years? What do you think why do you think they're comfy? Why do you think they think you're comfy?
They think I'm too laid back.
Laid back? Could you be a little bit more assertive and be a little bit more after it?
100%.
Have you been that way before?
I have.
Yeah, there's been times where you were just like super hungry. It's probably because you had less money, not as good of a credit score. You look like you got a good credit score. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah, he does
You
look
financed
like he
a
got
couple
a good credit
vehicles
score.
since you've been here and shit. You know what I'm saying? It's the last day of the month. They come to
Ian,
you.
let me ask him, why
Hey.
do you think he's comfortable? He's a little complacent? Man, you know, complacency, it freaks me out, but this is a good analogy. You know what happens when people are getting ready to die? Have you guys seen somebody getting ready to pass away? What happens?
They get complacent.
They get comfortable.
They're comfy. They're just.
They get comfortable and then that's why it scares me to get complacent, because I know if I'm getting comfortable, like, dude, I'm
Your goals
going
are about to die.
backwards.
Your goals are about to die.
So what they're basically saying is they see a lot more inside of you.
That's the greatest
You
thing that
gotta-
could ever happen.
And by the way, guys, listen, a lot of
So
people.
you guys know he's capable of a lot more.
Yes.
How much more do you guys think he's capable of? You guys think he's capable of showing you guys a whole nother level? What if this guy goes to the next level and shows you guys another level? What does that do to you? It makes you more hungry, right? When he's a little bit more laid back, you're like, oh, that's cool. But when he's going out there and he's scoring the damn ball, you're like, oh, hell no. Like, you're like, you got to go score, right?
Yep.
So his complacency or comfortability leads into all of us,
Yep.
right? And you got kids, right? So like, I frame things in my mind to help me not be comfortable. Because I'm like, shit, I'm gonna let Evan's kids down. Some people are like, that ain't got shit to do with his kids. I'm like, bro, you don't understand how a team works, okay?
Yep.
It has everything to do with his family. So sometimes you gotta like frame some things in your mind that aren't about you. Because you'll let yourself down, but you won't let other people down. I know you guys, okay? So maybe it should be about your team. Maybe it should be about somebody you look up to. Maybe it should be about your kids. Maybe it should be about their kids, okay? And just remind yourself, if this guy goes to the next level, what does our whole team do?
Goes to the
Next level. What's your name?
Ricardo.
Ricardo? What do you do?
Working in service sales.
Okay, service sales. Who works in service sales? This squad? Comfy, complacent, hungry. Hungry?
Hungry.
Hungry? Comfy,
Starving?
hungry?
Starving?
Hungry?
We got a starving?
Hungry? Okay.
No,
Is there
not
another
starving
level of
yet.
you?
Yes, sir.
How long you been here?
1 year.
1 year? Okay. Remember that first day you got the job and you were running around, Mom, Dad, Uncle, I got the job. You're not gonna believe it. I was on the list for 3 months and
I
then they
committed
called
2
me,
felonies and I
then,
didn't tell
You
them.
know how you did.
They didn't
Oh
even
my
find
God.
out.
Holy crap.
We forgot to do the background
Remember that?
check.
Yes, sir.
That's the excitement we need from you. And if you have that, you're naturally gonna hit that next level. What if somebody sells an additional 3, 4, 5 cars? Is that a big adjustment? Yeah, because you know what that is in your income? What if you did that every month at the end of the year when they're talking about, he opened his meeting up yesterday, he was talking about saving money. Do you know how many managers never told me that? You know how many managers were like, just go buy a car? Now listen, yeah, we want you to go buy a car, get it. But you know how many managers never told me like, save some money? He was like, dude, you can save an extra 40, 50 grand because you've done that. Right. But if you sold 4 cars, 5 cars, what if you saved that over an additional year? That's 50, 60,000 in your bank. If you did that over 2, 3 years, that's how you purchase property.
That's a
That's how
car
you
a week.
create freedom. That's
a
how
car a week.
Like, bro, I'm just telling you,
Maybe
if you
2
wake
cars
up,
a week.
that's how I was able to put millions of dollars away just by thinking and doing things a little bit differently and a little bit more consistently and a little bit more enthusiastically. And I watched a lot of people that were in the same seat as me. They just don't have anything and they don't have the life and they think we were on the same floor. I'm sitting on the same floor as somebody, I'm telling them how to win and they're making 8, 9, 10 times less than me. And I'm like, bro, I swear, this is what you got, this is how you got, this is what, and they're like, I'm not doing any of that.
That's not me.
I'm like,
That's
okay.
just the twins.
And now they call and they're like, teach, I'm like, that was 8 years ago, bro. 8 years, imagine what's stacked over time. Do you guys understand? Time is gonna happen for all of us, no matter what, right? So what we do about it, if we're really actually aware of life, we got to take care of it right now, right? Yep. Okay, Ariel, Big Daddy, get over here in the middle.
Come on,
Big Daddy,
Ariel, don't be
All right,
nice
what
to
do we
him,
got?
guys.
What do we got for the
Don't you
Big
dare.
Daddy?
He's comfortable
okay,
for sure.
Comfy?
He's got to be comfortable.
Raise your hand if he's
Is
comfy.
he comfortable?
Comfy? Hungry?
No comfies?
Hungry? Starving? Starving?
Damn.
You guys haven't seen a starving Ariel yet. I promise you, have they?
They haven't.
Dude, there's he might be at a level 8 or 10, but dude, there's a level 15 that the whole world would know when he finds that next level. It's up to him to find the next level. Who can find the next level for you?
Me.
You see that accountability? He already knows, okay? But y'all think you've seen a starving Ariel? That pisses him off. I already know in his heart, he's like, oh, they think that's all I got, right? You know what I'm saying? That ain't all you got,
that's
right,
all
dog?
he's got, bro. I'm telling you, just chill. Just chill, bro. You don't need to keep doing
just
this
go
shit.
chill over there.
16
Get
years,
comfy,
go back and
dog.
just chill,
He's like,
bro.
hell no. He wanted to
chill.
punch me in the face. You see how he's like,
Just
oh.
go chill.
Hey,
Just go work out and go
hey,
chill,
but see
bro.
how winners know they got another level, right? You guys feel he got another level? Okay, my guy right here, big arm wrestler dude right here, okay? All right, what is he, service team? Comfy?
Hungry?
Hungry? Hungry? Starving? Hungry, starving? Shoot, how many kids you got?
2.
Okay, good, man, good. So do we got a starving? We got a starving? All right, get over there with Ariel and the starving crew.
You
Give him a
just
2
gotta have
clap.
2 or
Give him a
3
2
more
clap.
kids and you'd
All right,
go
get
to
over here.
full starving.
Get over here. All right,
I'm going on 4,
my
bro.
man. Okay, what do we got? Comfy?
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 Raise your hand, comfy. We got a couple
Comfy? Come on, guys, give me the truth.
Come on.
I know he's comfy.
Be real.
I know he's comfy. I walked by his office yesterday, and I know who this guy could be. And I walked by and said, you're not the guy that I met in Arizona. I know that. I'm gonna be hard on you because I know you. You want it more. You moved here from another country to come here not to sell 5 cars. Am I right, guys?
Right.
Is it the truth?
Yes.
Who let him sell 5 cars in this building?
All of us.
All of you guys and him. Most importantly, him. But is he capable of more?
Yes.
Has he been the top of the board before? Yeah, he's been the top of the board before. Can he get back to that? Bro, you got to remember packing up your suitcase and coming here from, where'd you come from? Puerto Rico? Yeah. Puerto Rico, you got on a plane. You came here for the American dream, and then you got a couple dollars and you settled. Is that what happened? It's what happens. Guys, is it what happened? It happens. It doesn't make him a bad person, but do we know that there's more in him?
Yes.
Can we hold him accountable, Josiah?
Yes.
Can we hold him accountable, guys? Together, can we say, bro, remember who you are. Don't lose it just because you got this great country, right?
Yes.
Can you guys help us with that?
Yes.
2 clap for that. Can you help with that?
Yes.
I know you're capable of more, bro. I know, and this is your month. The craziest thing is you can decide to change right now and your whole month changes.
Yep.
Because remember, the only thing that's guaranteed, what I promised you, is your effort, your attitude, and your perspective. That's the only thing that's guaranteed. If I show up with a little bitter, nasty attitude, I'm thinking about my bills, my bad paycheck, I only made $2,500, am I gonna win?
No.
If I show up like, dude, it don't even matter what I got paid last month. I got paid $1 million, bro. I should be dead. I should be in a different country. I'm ready to win. Am I gonna win?
Yes.
All my perspective, right?
Yep.
The story you tell yourself is the life that you have. That's the life you have. Every day. Whatever story you tell yourself, it's the life you have. You tell yourself you're the greatest winner of all time, you're gonna be the greatest winner of all time today. Am I right?
Yep.
Is that perspective his deal that he has to take care of?
Yes.
Does he have to protect it?
Yes.
Is his mind gonna try to convince him that that's not the truth?
Yes.
What does he have to tell himself?
Go fuck
It is
off.
the truth.
It's the truth.
Let's go. All right, get over here with this little freaking cute little animal, dude. He just looks like he's a model. I thought he was like a little Tommy Hilfiger model or some shit. He was showing a car and he's like posing and shit. He was like taking selfies, like, yeah, look at my hair, dude. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
Hey, all right. Our dentist here, he looks like he's a dentist. Yeah. You know, he looks like my dentist, like, you know what I'm saying? He looks just like him. All right, what's your name?
Christian.
Christian. One thing I notice about Christian, every time I walk in the store, he's the first to greet me.
Yep.
He's always excited. He's like, hey, how you doing, man? Hey, you doing good? You need anything?
Yeah.
Like,
He's got a good attitude.
I like that attitude. Does that attitude help our whole store?
Yes.
Everybody's got to have it. If they don't have it,
he's got a great
get their
attitude.
ass out of here. Put them on that bus right there. Say, hey, I got you a bus fare. Get out of here, bad attitude. Okay? All right. Comfy?
Comfy, guys?
Comfies? Hungry?
Oh, we could just get by on looks.
Hungry? Starving? Starving?
Starvings?
Okay. All right, good. Get back over here. You got more in the tank, bro. You should be starving all day, especially as good looking as you are. Some people like me, we're fighting bad looks. You got good looks, so you should be using those and being starving. Okay. I still close at 10. My wife is smoking hot because I'm a closer. Okay, and I'm relentless. All right. My man right here. What's your name?
Brian.
Brian, good to see you again, bro. Brian, is he comfy?
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 Comfy? We got a couple comfies.
Comfy? I don't even want to ask. Brian, there's more in you. Are you comfy right now?
I'm hungry and comfy.
That was a comfy ass answer. Get your ass over there with the comfy section. Brian, there's more in you. Is there more in Brian?
Yes.
His name is Brian. You can't be a Brian and be comfortable here, right?
Yeah.
Can we hold Brian to another level?
Yes.
Brian, seriously, I know you care about this store because I've met you, I've talked to you, and I know you want it, bro. But sometimes, can we get a little comfortable? Sometimes could what people be saying about us be the truth? It could be, but sometimes you're like, nah, that ain't them. Screw them, right? But it could be the truth, right? Yeah. If Brian's hungry, he's probably gonna put up 2 times the numbers, just to being honest, right? All right, my new manager over here, what's your name?
Big Mo.
Big Mo, baby. Yeah. Big Mo, baby. All right, Big Mo. Is Big Mo comfy?
Is he comfy, guys?
Is he hungry?
Hungry?
Starving? A couple people are saying you're starving. Maybe that's why he's got promoted. He's starving, he's running around, he's contributing to the culture. There's a consumer and a contributor. Brian knows who they are. You have a reputation within your family. You have a reputation in the marketplace. You have a reputation with your customers. You have a reputation everywhere you go. Do you guys all have a reputation with each other?
Yep.
Yeah, your reputation introduces you before you do, right? Like, some people don't know, so they're like, I don't give a shit about a reputation. Those losers, I meet them all day in the car business. We met one yesterday, right? At the store we were at yesterday. He walked in and then he walked down, he thought he was all cool and shit, and everybody was talking shit about him, right? It's because he thinks he's the cool guy.
Too cool to train, too cool
to train, too cool to participate.
I beat these guys for a living. They're too cool to do anything.
He's probably, and you could just see the shit bag in him. You know what I mean? you see the greatness in this guy. You see like the happiness in this guy. Like when I first walk in, you can feel that from somebody. You can feel progress is happiness. If you're getting progress in your career, in your life, are you more happy?
Yes.
If you're getting progress in your marriage, is your marriage more happy?
Yes.
If you're not getting progress in your marriage, does it feel like it's the most impossible thing ever?
Yes.
Yeah! Okay, so we got to be getting progress. 2 clap for him. Get over there with the starving guys. All right, what's your name?
Emily.
Emily, where you at?
Showroom.
Showroom here? All right, is Emily comfy?
Comfy, guys?
Comfy? She
Couple-
said she's kind of comfy.
Couple comfy?
Couple comfy? Hungry?
Hungry?
Hungry? Starving? Emily knows that she's got more. You feel how right when I said it, she was like, I'm comfy, okay? Emily probably feels like inside of her, she's getting reminded of some things that she probably has to do, become. She's got big dreams, right? You feel like there's more in you? Yeah?
Definitely.
What do you feel like?
I'm just comfortable.
You're comfortable? Can you get hungry again where you can drive that needle again? All right, good. 2 clap for Emily. All right, Emily, go to the comfy side over there next to the guy with the big old beard right there. My man, what's your name?
Bob.
Bob?
Bob.
Nice to meet you. I thought you said Bob. I'm like,
Bob.
Bob?
With the V.
Really? I'm like, you don't look like a Bob. You look like a Bob, for sure. Okay, Bob, my guy Bob. Is Bob, how long you been here?
About a month.
Month? Okay, is Bob comfortable? Is he hungry? He's kind of new, so we're
Hungry?
getting to know him.
We got a couple of
Starving?
hungries. Couple of hungries.
Bob, you got something to prove to these people?
Yeah.
You got something to prove to yourself?
Yeah, I'm starving.
Have you sold cars before?
Yeah, 9 years.
9 years. Bob, what do you think about this place since you've been here?
It's different.
It's different.
Than everybody else.
Yep.
Different than everybody else. Bob, there's a lot of people who've never been to another store. What would you tell them about this store? Just give them 10 seconds of perspective.
It's the big leagues.
The big leagues. But if I've never been here, I don't understand that. Or if I've never been anywhere else, maybe I don't understand that. How do other stores operate? How do they believe? What do they believe in?
They're not process oriented like this.
They're not process oriented.
Did they train you?
They didn't train you, and you just had to figure it out, right?
Yeah.
Did they believe like this team? Do they care like this team? So do we got to take care of that, guys?
Yeah.
It can never get old, man. Give a 2 clap for our boy Bob. Bob, you are going to be starving. Get over there to the starving section. I already know you're going to kick ass, man. What's your name, brother?
Yeah.
Yeah. That's your name?
Manny makes it happen.
Oh, okay. How you messing with me? All right, Manny. Is Manny comfy? Comfy Manny?
Not
You
even
a little
close.
comfy Manny? Hungry Manny? Starving Manny?
Oh.
Damn, get your starving. Come on, Manny. Come on, Manny.
I'm not a 10, I'm a 2.
Yeah, I like that, dude. All right, good.
I was about to. I didn't really do it.
Yeah.
It
All
looked
right.
sweaty. I didn't really
All right,
want
my
that
man
sweat
right
on my
here.
head.
My man right here. What is he? Is he comfy? He just showed up. You've been here for a little while?
Yeah, about a week and a half now.
Week and a half. So we don't really know him yet. Man, do you see how much this business could change your life
Yes,
if
sir.
you can get good at it?
Yes,
But
sir.
you have to understand that a lot of people won't get good at it. You know why? Because they just won't put the right type of effort in. I never treated this like it was a job. I treated it like it was a life.
Yeah.
I watch doctors come in here and they'd say, oh, you got your first job. How cute is this? And I'd be like, yeah, it's so cute. It's my first job. And then I go do their credit app and they're making $150,000, $200,000 a year. And I'm making that in the first 3-4 months of the year. Do you understand what this can do to your family's life?
Yes, sir.
Do you understand though it's going to be hard?
Yes, sir.
Are you willing to put the work in?
Willing to
Are
put
you
the
willing to
all
go to the
in.
next level?
All of that.
Are you willing to be coachable?
Yes, sir.
Are you willing to learn from all these people who can help you?
Yes, sir.
Do you realize that every single person, especially over there, have a certain talent and skill set that if you're really approachable and you go up to him, like that new manager over there, he just got promoted, right?
Yes,
if you go over there and say, hey man, teach me something. You know what you do as a coachable student? You learn something, you text them back and say, hey, I sold a car based off what you said. Can you teach me another thing? I'm ready for another thing. And you just execute one
loop.
thing and you loop back so people want to teach you. It's the hack. Brian told me something earlier and he told me a book in the gym and I wrote the book down. I will read the book on the way home and I will text Brian by the time I get home. I say, hey, book accomplished, what's next? Why Brian's always wanted to be around me is because I get him talking more than I'm talking. I'm like, hey, what do I need to do? He talks, I listen. It's not like dad where I'm like, you know, like, oh, it's just dad talking. Listen, this guy knows some shit, okay? He knows, our whole industry looks up to him, so he knows some shit. But since he's your dad, he tells you to take out the trash, you're like, Brian's so damn dumb, man. Why he's got me taking out the trash? Bitch, just take the trash out and shut the fuck up, okay?
Yes.
Just shut up. Take the damn trash out and listen, man, for once. This is a championship system, but you got to play in the championship system with us, right? So you, since you don't have a whole lot of skill, you're just new, right? You're learning the game.
Attitude.
The number one thing you must have is a good attitude.
Biggest thing.
Your attitude will outweigh your skill 100%. Ariel, if me and my brother, my dumbass twin brother is more skilled than me, but I got a better attitude than him, who is gonna win? Attitude.
Why did you gotta call me a dumbass twin brother? Like,
Just felt like that was a good name for you.
why are we?
Felt like that was a good name for you, okay? Okay? Just
All right.
accept it.
Okay, good.
All right?
Thank you, sir.
You're welcome.
Thank you, sir.
You're welcome.
Appreciate you.
If me and him are the same, we're the same height, I'm a little stronger, I'm a little better he's a little better salesman, but I got a better attitude, I got a better frequency, and he shows up, he's thinking about some stupid shit like his dog just peed on his shoe or something, and he's like, damn, oh, wah, 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 or he's thinking about shit that doesn't matter, and I'm like, this is great, man, I'm gonna move these cones, I'm gonna get the lot fired up, like, we're gonna kill it today, and I don't know shit. And a customer walks in, I'm like, ma'am, I don't really know a lot, I'm new, I'm excited, this is the best place I've ever worked, I can't wait to serve you, if I don't know something, I'm gonna find somebody who does, but I got your back. Who's gonna sell a car?
You are.
Every time. We're a sales training company. I'm telling you, sales training doesn't matter as much as your life training, your mental habits. What you think is going to happen every time. If your mind's a trash can, your results will be too. 100%. So all you got to focus on is being happy, excited, having fun. Guys, you can't walk around like the new guy, right? Like this. Like
you're
Bambi,
lost.
like, oh shit, like I'm lost. We know you're lost, bro. Just walk around like you freaking own the place. What's up? Hey, how you doing? Hey, how you doing? What's up, guys? Hey, how you doing? What's up, man? Hey, how you doing? Hey, you guys need water? You need your dry cleaning, bro? Hey, I'll go get your dry cleaning if you teach me a couple things. Remember that? You had to go get people's dry cleaning. You had to give them value. You had to like sell yourself for them to coach you. I don't know about you guys, but I don't want to coach people with a shitty attitude or don't want to learn. I ain't wasting my time with you, bro. I got a lot of shit going on, okay? Your managers will attempt to coach you, but you're never going to get the most out of your managers unless they really want to coach you. So your eyes better be on fire. Your listening better be on fire, or you'll be back at McDonald's or some shit. Or you'll be a plumber, you'll be fixing that, and then one day you're gonna show up and you're gonna be fixing her pool. You're gonna be like, oh, where do you work? Oh, I was at Paragon with you. Is this your house? Yeah, it's my house. Yeah, you know how many people I've seen in life, and I'm like, they're like, man, I wish I could have that. You could have had that. We're no different. I was a dumbass kid from the hood, had no money. Me and my brother were trying to figure it out. I took him to the top with me, and he decided to come. That was it. See, I just closed you guys on that I'm the better twin, okay? All right? Okay? All right, so you're going to be starting, okay?
That shit, though. That's good.
All right. I want you to get close to a lot of these guys, and I want you to be open. I don't know where you come from. Where do you come from?
I come from Jamaica. I was born there.
Is it kind of ghetto?
Yeah.
Okay, so in the ghetto, we typically are skeptical of everybody.
Yes,
because
sir.
everybody's trying to scam us, rob us, steal from us, cheat on us, all kinds of shit, right? That ain't this, bro.
Nope.
So what you have to do in this thing is you got to kind of reprogram the way you think, and you have to understand that the more you give, the more people will give back too.
That's what my parents taught me.
Yeah, and a lot of times we just don't learn those things. So if you learn that, that's great. So now what you do is when you get in this team, you pick some mentors and you provide value to them, you help them. Other car salespeople are selling stuff, you're helping them wash the car, whatever it takes. Even if you miss a car deal, it's more valuable to learn than to sell.
Yes, sir.
100% more valuable, because if the more you learn right now, the more you'll sell. And the more you have a attitude that's on fire, people are like, shit, I love this guy, I want to teach him. Am I right, guys?
Yes.
Is that the best advice he could ever be given?
Yes.
100%. All right, get over there with them. All right, 2 clap for the new guy. All right, what's your name?
Gavin.
Gavin? I've noticed that Gavin, every time I've seen him, he's got a smile on his face. Great attitude, okay?
You're not by yourself.
Great attitude. I like that shit. I notice it. Every single one of you notice people that have a great attitude, right? You also notice people that don't have a great attitude. And I don't talk to people that don't have a great attitude. I'm usually very short with them, and I'm like, yeah, get away from me, right? Because it's contagious as shit. More contagious than COVID, and we're in New York, and y'all all believed in COVID and shit, okay? Arizona, we were golfing, hanging out, you know, coughing on each other. Shit didn't change in Arizona. Nothing changed.
Nothing.
No businesses closed, nothing. Shit didn't change. All right. Has nothing to do with what I'm training on today, okay? All right. What's your name?
Gavin.
I totally forgot, bro. All right, sorry. Sorry, Gavin, how long have you been here?
4 weeks now.
You went to other stores the other day.
Yeah.
You mentioned that they weren't clean. You mentioned that nobody came up to you. You mentioned that you even inquired on a car. They basically just told you to get out.
Yeah.
That's who you're competing with.
Yeah.
So if you have a great attitude and you're competing this way, it's totally different, right?
Absolutely.
Okay. Gavin, is he comfy? Hungry?
Hungry?
Starving? You hear what I told that kid earlier?
Absolutely.
You got a big future in this. What's the #1 enemy of, how old are you?
20.
Of 20-year-olds.
Work ethic.
Can you guys help me?
Work ethic.
Work ethic. 20-year-olds walk around like they're owed some shit. They do. They're like, well, I got the job. Like, now where's my paycheck? I'm like, bitch, that's not how it works.
Yes.
Like, Murat was just sharing how his whole life he had to work, come to work, and then work till 2 in the morning with his dad, building an apartment building, mopping the floors, all of these different things, and his whole life was work. But now we got these 20-year-old like entitled kids that don't work. So you, like, you're older. How old are you? Huh? You're older. You're old. You're old. I just picked the oldest guy I could find right there. How old are you?
I don't remember.
I don't remember. That's why you're old, bro. Let's just call him like 35, okay? 30, 35. Like, let's just be nice to him, okay? You know. All right. But let's imagine you're going in to buy a car. When you see a kid, because he could be like your son, when you see, you're busting nuts as old as him. Let's just be real, okay? All right. When you go in to buy a car and you see a younger guy working hard, excited, it's refreshing, right? Because most of them don't try. Most of them are just like, well, yeah, I'm ready to play video games and chill. I'm like, come on, man. But when you see that and you're an older person, we got older people coming in here all the time, right? Buying Hondas, right? So when they see somebody that's giving that effort, that enthusiasm, they're like, shit, this reminds me of when I was a kid, because all of them had to try to get to where they're at today, whether they're greatly successful or not. I'm telling you, for your age, the competitive advantage is love, care, working hard, gratitude, and energy, because they're not gonna get that anywhere else. Your customers should leave here and be like, man, I like me better when I'm with that kid. I wanna text that kid, I wanna talk to him, he's amazing. I wanna invite him over for dinner. If customers ain't inviting you over for dinner, you ain't doing it right. You should be having dinner with customers all the damn time. They should be like, dude, that guy's great, right? Yeah. Okay, get your starving ass over there. I believe in you, man. You're gonna be great, dude. My man, what's your name?
Charles.
Charles, I spent some time with Charles. Is Charles comfy? Is Charles comfy, guys? Acura? Comfy? I think he's comfy. Hungry? You think he's hungry? You think he's starving? Starving? Starving, Charles?
I'm not. I'm comfortable.
See, Charles knows there's another level. Charles knows there's another level. Charles, you stay here. I don't care if they're saying they're starving. I know you, and I know when you're starving, bro. You got so much more in you. I know it, dude. All right, well, I already got you. All right, did we get everybody?
Yes.
Okay, listen, guys, come in close, and we're going to end this right here. We're going to end this right here. Focus on this. Focus on this. Can we hold each other accountable to each other's potential?
Yes.
Okay, a good coach is going to have hard conversations with you that you don't want to have. You guys understand that, right? Can we be a good coach to each other?
Yes. Yep.
We all got families. We all got amazing things going on. We're all trying to be great. Am I right?
Yes.
Can we give each other some grace?
Yes.
Right? There's people in here that maybe a family member died recently. They're going through some things. And in order to be on a high performance team, it's not about just running hard. It's about knowing where people are at in their life and meeting them down there and helping them get to the next level.
True.
It's not Ariel's job. It's your job. And if you do that, you're naturally going to build people around you. You're naturally going to be the next candidate to grow. God naturally, to me, is going to reward the people who are taking care of their current blessings and their current opportunities. That's how I believe. If you're mismanaging it, I don't believe he's going to give you shit. I believe you mismanage these types of things, you are definitely not going to this next level. So if we take care of what we got, how much more can we get? Everything. And we can be even more happy. You guys feel me? But there's a potential right here. We talked about the characteristics you got to have: hungry, starving. You said it, the first word. You said you got to be hungry. That hunger will create creativity. It will create passion. It will keep you distracted from the bullshit in life. A lot of you guys don't even remember your problems. You had these giants. You thought they were unkillable. You couldn't sleep 2 years ago, and you don't even remember them anymore. Because you got on the other side of that giant, it was like a boogeyman. You looked under the bed, you're like, oh, that shit ain't even there, dude. It's no big deal, right? Sometimes we convince ourselves of all this shit that ain't even the truth. Am I right? 2 clap for that. We have one job, and one job only. It's our perspective. It's when we come in here, we get a chance to see 2 different ways. One, I'm grateful, I got a perspective, everything's good, I'm gonna make it happen, and I'm gonna be great. The other is what I don't have. And most people start the day with what they don't have every day. Choose to see the way that, like, I don't care what you believe, but the way that, like, God sees you, the way that you see yourself, the way that you want to see your future. Operate like the 2-year version of yourself, 2 years from now. Operate like that guy. And if you can believe and work your way up to that and stay consistent, can you get a lot in this company?
Oh, yeah.
Can you get a lot in this company?
Yes.
2 clap if you can get a lot. All right, now bring it in, bring it in. Let's put our arms in the middle for Paragon, and let's say perspective. Oh, who got it better than we do?
Yeah, hold on. I want to split them up.
Oh, hold on. He wants to do something different.
Hold
All right, 2 teams right here. Split down the middle.
Yeah, 2 teams.
2 teams. Two teams. Let's get in a little line right here.
Here.
Big old guy right here.
Over here.
Just kidding, bro. Don't beat me up, dude. I don't want to get beat up in the. Actually, it'd be kind of cool if I got beat up in New York. It'd be like a thing I could carry, a badge of honor. The best you can do for me is beat me up, I guess.
All right, guys. Listen. Everybody say energy.
Energy.
Everybody say passion.
Passion.
Turn to your neighbor and say, bring some energy today, dude.
Bring some energy today. Bring some energy today.
Hey, turn to your neighbor and say, don't be a little comfy ass bitch in this place.
Don't be a little comfy ass bitch.
Little bitch in here. Come on. Let's go.
Don't be a little comfy ass.
Let's go. I'm just kidding. You don't gotta say that.
Let's go.
All right.
Let's go.
Listen. You know that we bring the energy because we believe in this business. We believe in this team, and we believe that there's another gear next that you guys can all hit. And Ian pointed everything out today. Was that a fire meeting? Yeah. Give it up for Ian. That was freaking great. Thank you, Ian. Okay, now let's have a little competition. You guys competitive?
Yeah.
Who's the most competitive? Who's competitive?
Oh,
you
you know it, baby.
He looks good. He's competitive. All right, good. All right, so we're gonna say who's got it better than we do. I'm gonna say it, and then I'm gonna point to you guys, and you guys are gonna say nobody. And then I'm gonna say who's got it better than we do, and I'm gonna point to you guys, and you guys are gonna say nobody.
And we're gonna see who has the loudest nobody, baby. Let's
And
wake
let's
the whole.
freaking see.
Let's wake all the dealerships up. Let's wake New York
And by the way, if you look at the neighbor next to you and you're like worried about getting fired up, you're the one that's holding the team back because you're thinking about everything else. Don't think about anything else. Just think about the energy you're gonna bring to the freaking day, to this month, and you're gonna control that energy and force it out today. We got it?
Yep.
Okay, all right. Okay, let's just do a little practice run. Who's got it better than we do?
Nobody!
Ooh, guys, I don't think you guys can mess with that.
What do you guys think over here?
I don't
You guys
think
a
you
little
guys can
scared?
mess with that.
You guys a little scared?
I don't think you guys can mess with that.
You guys a little scared?
You guys can't do
New
it.
manager, we a little scared?
All right, who's got it better than we do?
Nobody!
They were louder.
Oh,
They were. I knew it. I knew it. I knew
The
it,
squad
bro.
was
You guys
louder on that one.
can't. And most of you guys were like the starving ones.
Oh my God, are you guys the starving
shit,
ones? You guys,
bro.
this should be easy. This is like SEAL Team 6 right here.
Huh?
Okay?
Okay, we'll get it together, dude. I pointed. I clearly
Lead
said
each
what
other.
was gonna
All right, how about
happen.
you guys stand
Here,
closer together?
Contain it. All right.
You guys need to contain
Here, everybody
it.
take a little step in. Take a little step in. This is like a gang fight, okay? Ready? Bloods versus Crips, ready? All right, ready?
Y'all can relate to that in New York.
All right, ready? I'm going with you guys. Who's got it better than we do? Nobody! 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 Woo!
All right, give it up, dude. I don't know. I think it was a tie. What do you guys think? All right, put your hands in. Put your hands in. Put your hands in. Ariel, give us something.
Give us something, Ariel.
Guys,
On
today's
three.
our day. We woke up on purpose for a purpose. So on three, let's say win. 1, 2, 3.
Win!
Yeah.
All right, guys, let's go have a big month. Focus on those things. Take those things into your month. Stay starving. Stay hungry. If you're comfy, go to the next level, damn it. If you're hungry, go to the next level, damn it.
All right, guys, you're the true 1%ers. You made it to the end of the video. Let's go. Like, comment, so we know who you are down below, and then share this video to somebody else who needs it. And also turn your notifications on, because we got the fire coming every single day. Amazing. We'll see you at the next video. Let's go. Let's go. Let's go. Let's go.